When we come back, I've been waiting for this, and I know you're a little concerned about this. Here we go, though. Call your neighbors, tell everybody to gather around for this next segment. When we come back, we're going to meet a man who uses his own troubled past to help children fight back against racism. I'm serious. Call people, tell people to turn on the TV right now. We're going to be right back. Stay with us. Hold that thought. We're going to welcome back our audience here. And now joining me are my sidekicks, of course, Dr. Jeff Gardere, Rabbi Sherry Hirsch, discrimination and bigotry against other people. And he's done much more than just reject his past now, though. He is creating a positive future with the very folks that he once condemned and discriminated against. Please welcome FloydCochran. I want you to start out. We want to get this straight. We want to start from the get-go. You started up in foster care.
Yes.
You were abandoned.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get along with people in my family, so I just somehow ended up in foster care. And actually grew up not too far from here in upstate New York. And, well, one day I came, there was always that sense of wanting to belong to something. I mean, when you live in foster homes, you don't know when you go to school that day, am I going to come back to the same place at the end of the day? Will I be going to school here tomorrow? Will I be living here tomorrow? And one day I come out of school and here the Klan was, standing out on the street corner passing out literature.
Because they really target young impressionable teens.
And they also not only target young impressionable teens, they also go into communities where they think maybe racism will play. And if you go into a rural area, it might work. And as a 14-year-old, I really wasn't into thinking about hating anyone or judging people. And when the Klan came to my town and was passing out literature, I hadn't seen people in a pointed hat and a long white sheet. So it was more of a curiosity. So I went over and started talking to them. And, you know, it wasn't the racism or the hatred or the bigotry that attracted my attention. It was things like, you know, we're family. Don't you want to be somebody? Don't you want to be a man? And as a 14-year-old, no one said those things to me. I mean, more often than not, they sort of like laughed at me. Now I was part of something that made me feel good, at the expense of making other people feel better or less than human. You know, and again, you just don't go one day from not being somebody who hates, the next day you just wake up foaming at the mouth. I mean, it is a learning experience, and the Klan amplified many of the things I heard from everyday society, be it a racist joke or a racist stereotype, or a politician running for office and wants to talk about crime.
So just for the same reason that people in the ghetto will join gangs, I mean, we join clubs while we're in high school, especially